Hello Grotto. How are you? What's this game about?
Hey there, folks, and welcome back to the Gamer's Grotto. And hello, Lewis. How are you doing this evening? I hope you're doing well. This is called The Invincible. This game is based off of a science fiction book by Polish author S. Lem. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about what this game is about, but it takes place in space, and there's a lot of strange shit that goes on, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to hop right into this right now. Let's play some of the Invincible on the PS5. Now this is an Unreal Engine 5 game, so it's very pretty. We'll start a new save down here. Yes. Okay. So we're going to hop right into this and we'll get this started. The Dragonfly, a small research unit of the Interplanetary Commonwealth with a crew of 6, travels the distant regions of space. After visiting many worlds and exploring numerous planets, the research mission comes to an end. However, on the way home, there's one more task waiting for the crew. Despite the risk, Astrogator Novik undertakes the extraction of a rare and extremely valuable mineral himself. Hey, Deadly Shadow, how are you doing? Novik gets the mineral, but at the cost of a broken leg and immense pain. The Astrogator's accident doesn't stop the crew from happily celebrating the end of the research cycle. It was a time of creating deep bonds and feeling unstoppable. Victorious, they set a course for home and go for a well-deserved rest in the hibernation chambers. All right.
Anybody? Base, this is Dr. Yasna. I need backup. Base, come in. I have I'm showing disturbing symptoms. Brain fog, Severe pain in the frontal lobe. Confusion. At first glance, there are no serious injuries. And yet, I'm quite concerned. I don't even know how I got here. Where here is. Backup needed, I repeat. Do you hear me? Bollocks! Base? I heard you for a moment. My receiver's dead, but the transmitter may still be working. I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. It's enough for several hours. Damn it, I've lost my beacon. Where is it? Just like I thought. Nothing. I'm on my own. The beacon can't be detected either. There aren't many supplies, which would suggest a quick recce. Or was it just the end of the mission?
I like the old tech that he's using.
Past me hasn't failed the present
She?
me.
Yes. This takes place in the 1970s, as I recall. So that's the reason for the old tech aesthetic, which looks very, very, 70s. So yeah, that's the reason for that.
Are we on Regis III? Doesn't ring any bells. And my crew have no way to tell me. So I report that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember. Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a side effect of metabolic depression? That would be bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into 2 groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there? Both groups landed in the same place. We took 2 landers to the surface. I usually do this. Maybe the first one broke.
I'm just gonna look at something here. The sound seems awfully low, and I want to make sure everything's at full. All right. I guess it's just because she's whispering. All right. Fair enough.
The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird. And the other one, just me, took a different route. Leading to... Right! I was heading straight to the camp. You must be somewhere near. Can't just wait here. I just need to get a sense of my surroundings. Landmarks. Well done, past me. You didn't disappoint after all. Oh, I sound like... I need to stop doing this. I'm looking for something that resembles a dog. Bingo! I found the dog! We have the first one. I need one more. Hey, crocodile. Where are you? dull indeed. I report that I have established my position. Time to hit the road.
So this game is really good. It's quite long, so it's going to be in multiple parts, but it's very pretty, there's a lot of twists and turns for sure. And again, it is based on a Polish novel called The Invincible, the same name, and I believe the novel was from the 1960s or 70s itself. I've never heard of it myself, but I have really enjoyed this game.
Equipment. I must have hit the ground pretty hard.
Now, this game's been out for quite a while. I think I bought it like 2 years ago, maybe. I just haven't streamed it.
I'd be pleased. More equipment to repair. The detector's dead. Guess I shouldn't just leave it like this, broken or not. I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by.
Another thing to note is that we do get vehicles in the game that we can drive around and stuff like that. We're not always on foot.
I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon.
And again, like I said, it is a quite long game. It's going to be in multiple parts, at least 3 or 4. But if you like space exploration and craziness, you're probably going to enjoy this.
Got you. I found it. Look for me on your trackers. On this desert planet. Or another liquid that did not allow the biocenosis to fall. Won't be easy to replenish drinking supplies. Not without tests. Filtration, as we all remember. Third rule.
Have you checked on Yasna?
I was about to. Already awake? Good.
My body might be awake, but my brain is still in the fridge.
I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. Clearly your sense of humor was first awake. Now, try to get up, slowly.
Dr. Gorski doesn't look so well.
How are you holding up, Gorski? Don't get up just yet. Is it really so hard for you to remember a couple of simple rules?
I have to stretch my legs. They're numb.
Hibernation will do that. Just sit for a while. Here, take it, and remember the third rule.
Yes, I know. Stay hydrated.
In small sips.
Always the first one to get up. I don't know how you do it, Merritt.
It's a matter of habit. After so many cycles of cryogenic sleep, one either gets used to it or becomes a tortoise. Koval, will you help me here?
Sure, I'm coming. This is not our system. Has anyone noticed we're in the wrong place?
Koval, it's not a good time.
Yasna, look for yourself. This is not the right planet.
You shouldn't be walking yet.
Come on.
Koval, could you stop it?
I'm telling you, we woke up in the wrong place.
Yes, we heard you. Enough of this, Yasna.
Crew.
Astrogator.
Debating chamber in 15 minutes. This can't be good.
Guess we'll find out. But first, here, hold on to it, and remember.
Okay, I get that she says to stay hydrated, but honestly, are you gonna grab the water from here? Probably not the safest bet until you have it tested. Because you don't know what kind of parasites are in that, alien or otherwise.
Okay. Moving on.
Is that our ship?
I think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you?
Well, maybe that's a ship. It looks like a star to me. Fair enough. Okay. I don't think I'm going... I don't think I'm going the right way. Maybe go up here. This looks like it's a walkway. Oh, yeah.
All right. No time to lose.
It's a very pretty game, and it gets very pretty as it goes on, especially when we end up underneath the planet at one point. And trust me, we're not alone. We're not alone on the planet. Otherwise, it would be a very boring game. There is adversaries.
Time to go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I am not taking that leap. That's sudden death. I'm gonna go this route and maybe climb up and around. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
I found a way out of the valley, leading more or less towards the camp. The bottom is out of sight.
Yeah.
Best not to overthink it.
And that's precisely why we're not gonna leap to our death. We're gonna do things the safe way. As soon as I find a way to get up on here. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a cave? Interesting. I think that's where we're gonna go. Because that'll probably lead up and into that chasm that we just saw. Oh, that is not a cave. It's just an outcropping. Yeah, it looks like it's leading directly where we were looking at. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is.
On some planets, such storms last for several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them. If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky's clear, and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren. Actually, the only intriguing thing about this place is that there's almost nothing to research.
Yeah, I realize I have to go down there, but I just want to take a look at this vista for a second. Oh, I guess both routes work. That actually works to my advantage, because I wanted to just take a quick look at our surroundings. It's very pretty. Minus the sandstorm that's coming in. That's probably not so pretty. That's probably going to be a little bit of a problem in a little bit. out. Oh, okay. What? Oh, there's a cliff there. Or not a cliff, Will you stop humming, lady? You're lost on a planet. You shouldn't be humming. This is not a joyride. I think we found... Yep.
I could already see the camp. Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me? I just need to get down from here.
Yeah, that doesn't look safe.
The escarpment is about 10 meters high. It looks like I could slide down.
I'm sure you could. Oh, this also doesn't look safe.
I could secure a rope here, true, but for some reason I don't have one with me.
Yeah. Can we not just cut across? No? Okay. So is there a third option? Leaping to our death, I suppose, is the third option. Okay.
Oh well. If it catches me, so be it. This suit will
Yeah,
hold.
that's very optimistic. Oh well. If I get caught and die in a sandstorm, at least I'm on this random planet that I don't know the name of.
All right.
Take a chance.
I want to see you as soon as possible. I'll take a chance. Oh, shit. Oh, phew. Oh, that was less than ideal. But I'm okay. The suit's fine too.
I mean, that was a pretty safe landing, considering you kind of like just landed on your arms. I mean, I feel like the other landing would have probably broken our neck. Possibly. Oh, good. Sandstorm.
Visibility could be better.
In just a bit.
Maybe I should wait.
No. No, that's probably a bad idea.
The storm gets worse. Cut off.
She got lucky that her suit didn't get damaged.
Wow, this sandstorm is crazy. Holy shit. What happened? Did she just pass out? She ate too much sand.
How is the game?
Oh, it's good. I've beaten it before. Like, I mean, it's an older game. I've had it for a while. I just haven't streamed it. Because I didn't know if people would like it or not. Because it's slow, but it does build up.
Did you pass out? That's what she said.
I must have walked for some time.
Yeah, well, I don't think she passed out, but she blanked out. Like, her mind went blank,
Back out again.
but yet she continued walking through the sandstorm, apparently, is what she said. Because there's a sandstorm still happening down there, and I guess she got to a location where the sandstorm is not as bad by continuously walking, despite not thinking about it.
And hop up closer to the camp. Find a place to land. I need to get back to Dragonfly as soon as possible. Go to the infirmary.
That's a
Do
really
full
pitiful
set
name
of
for a
tests
ship.
on myself.
Could you imagine if it was like a warship? What's your warship called? The Dragonfly. It'd be like calling your warship the Hummingbird. It's the most unmenacing name ever. Yeah, we're gonna attack you. Our ship's super powerful. Tons of weapons on it. Oh, what's your ship called? The Hummingbird. Okay. Whatever you say, yes. The chipmunk. That'd be even worse. The flying mouse. We could come up with some really bad ship names, man. Alright. Okay, I guess this seems awfully unsafe, but sure, let's climb this up. But climb this up? Climb up this. What am I saying? Climb this up.
Hello, Grotto. How are you? What's this game about? How is the game? Did you pass out? That's what she said. I would love to travel to another location using a sandstorm. That would be fun. For some reason I am getting No Man's Sky vibes.
Vibes. Oh, Vibes. Yes. Good job, bot. Yeah, that's English.
Regis
Yeah, no, it's nothing like No Man's. It's nothing like No Man's Sky. It's a lot more linear. So No Man's Sky is very open world. This game, I mean, the planets are open world, but they always steer you in one direction. So it's not really open world. If anything, it's like fake open world. And yeah, traveling all over the place while blacking out in a sandstorm sounds like a lot of fun.
How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen 78%, argon 2%, carbon dioxide 0, methane 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
Virtually 0.
In a word, a paradise.
Just the oxygen.
Shit,
If there were no
I
living
didn't realize that I
organisms
could skip
on the
past their
continent,
voices
there
and make them
shouldn't
sound
be
like
much
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
What if
Oh,
life
okay.
develops on some other continents here?
Wow.
No, I doubt it.
Don't hit that button
Insulation
again.
outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps are, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet. Potentially.
Apparently they're fine with
That's true.
people smoking
There's no
on the ship.
chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Algae.
because of
Nobody
hot
calls it
radiation.
algae.
I don't think so.
Who says
According to
algae?
the
I've
probe
never heard of
readings,
anyone
the
say
ground activity
algae.
is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution that
Reminds me of Fallout.
would at least explain.
Oh yeah,
some
no, it's
abnormalities.
well, their outfits definitely, right? They remind me of the
I'll
Fallout
have to take a look
jumpsuits
under the water.
for sure.
First, it would be
But
good to know what time frame.
You know what? I can see it just because of the aesthetic, the 70s aesthetic for sure. But it's not like Fallout. It is and it's not. Whoa, what? Oh, we're looking at. I thought the power went out.
Besides, the sun has seen better days too.
Like, what kind of a crappy ship are we
Rare
on?
Resources, forms, creatures.
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore.
I don't know what we're.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
I-
What value with
I
this
don't
planet?
even know what we're
For now,
looking
it may
at.
seem like the pinnacle
What is
of
this?
nonsense. But I assure you that Regis III is not without worth.
These are really bad slides. They're bad quality.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything. As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet.
Oh yeah?
The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance? Correct. What do they have to do with it? Well, they've
Hello,
said the
happy
most
Thanksgiving event day tomorrow.
Hello! Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, not to me, because
I'm not
I'm
talking
in
about-
Canada and we celebrated it
So,
last month.
the Invincible.
But yes, happy
guess,
Thanksgiving to all Americans. I hope you guys have a
Steel
wonderful
Hills
one.
had the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into
Uh,
energy fields that
thanks.
no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into Destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men. Professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator.
Is that a woman or that's Dr. Koval. She is a woman. All right.
I know that some accomplishments
Very manly-looking face.
are far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we, as the scientific body, should sever ourselves.
So yeah, the name of the game is called The Invincible, and that is also the name of the ship. So the Dragonfly, from my understanding, is like an escape pod.
Is this Star Trek? It reminds me of it.
No, this is not Star Trek. This is called The Invincible. It's based off of a book by S. Lem, which is a Polish author. An author from Poland, who wrote this book back in the 1960s or 70s. And then this game is literally based off of that book.
How much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Cove. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Yeah, can we maybe
also, I caution you
stop this
against
flashback and go
opponents
back
for
to the
observation.
planet?
This amount of methane is not neutral.
Methane.
Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop.
I realize they're British, and they as English folk they do pronounce words differently. So I do get that, but.
Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marrett, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval,
Yeah.
you two. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator.
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's
Little
not
do
much
you
work
know,
to do for a biologist on Regis III.
I'm going to be on that planet, wandering around aimlessly like a headless chicken. And there's nothing you can do about
It would be cool to live that kind of life, living on the Enterprise and exploring new planets.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, James. I actually have a couple of Star Trek games. I streamed a while back Star Trek Resurgence on the PS4, but it got a massive PS5 update. Well, I mean, the whole game got a PS5 release, and I intend to probably re-stream that at some point and maybe play it a little differently, but under the PS5 version.
In the field.
Because that game's amazing. If you guys haven't played that game's an incredible game. And very true to Star Trek, and has some pretty good cameos in it.
This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anyone out there?
Hello, robot.
Oh, it's just an androbot. Stop! Androbot, stop! Oh, what the... Dr. Gorski, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms without telling anyone? Again? Ah, well, never mind.
I don't know, man. It seems to me like this bot's kind of screwed up. Not to mention the fact that it's, like, completely dead now.
Maybe if I... RT? Default position.
Yeah, that worked.
I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy, but you clearly don't want to cooperate.
Okay, this thing's about as useful as a garbage can right now. So let's check out the tent. See if there's anybody still alive. Hello. Here's one of the other
Hello,
crewmen.
Grotto. How are you? What's this game about?
Dr. Krauter,
Reminds me of Fallout.
didn't you hear me earlier?
Hello, happy Thanksgiving Eve and day tomorrow. Is this Star Trek? It reminds me of it. It would be cool to live that kind of life, living on the Enterprise and exploring new planets.
Look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Krauter. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
Hello, Grotto. How are you? What's this game about?
Oh my god! This
Hello,
bot is driving me insane. It's constantly
Is this
repeating
Star Trek?
everything.
It reminds me of it. It would be cool to live that kind of life, living on the Enterprise and exploring new planets. I wonder how many planets we haven't explored or even see yet. I think it's not possible the moon is all we can withstand, I imagine.
I mean, that's true. There's probably a lot of planets that we have yet to explore, and who knows what other life there is in the galaxy that we've never seen.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
No, he's just
My
brain
initial
dead.
diagnosis, yes.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor? Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Akinesia, mutism, impoverishment of mimic movements, and reaction to stimuli. These are all symptoms of stupor. But it's difficult to pinpoint the cause of the disorder. We need to quickly perform a complete set of tests and focal plate tomography of his...
There's a reason we only ever been able to land on the moon. They don't want us to know the whole truth.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, the lander. We need to get you all on board.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it were that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find. You still need to designate a place for the landing.
So yeah, everybody on this, you're the only one not affected, but everybody else, all the rest of your crew that are stranded on this planet, they've all gone insane. And a few of them are dead. So, yeah.
Hello? Anyone else here?
And it becomes a
found Dr.
mystery
Krauter.
as to what is happening to them. Now, obviously, I know what's happening to them because I've beaten the game. But you guys don't, and you won't know right away. But it can affect us as well. So, it's an interesting game.
It's not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
Hello, Grotto. How are you?
Oh God, bot.
What's this game about?
You're
Is
banned.
this Star Trek? It reminds me of it. It would be cool to live that kind of life, living on the Enterprise and exploring new planets. I wonder how many planets we haven't explored or even see yet. I think it's not possible the moon is all we can withstand, I imagine. There's a reason we only ever been able to land on the moon. They don't want us to know the whole truth.
Alright, initial analysis of the samples revealed nickel, iron, manganese, beryllium, and titanium.
Why does it keep repeating the same things?
The bot, I have no control over my bot. It's run by Sony, and I don't know why. It just occasionally hiccups. It's really annoying, trust me, but there's nothing I can do about it. I would give a lot to understand what it actually is. Quick theory. A giant nickel iron meteor splashed into the atmosphere of Regis III, melting its surface millions of years ago. No, wait. Scratch that. The shape of structures contradicts it.
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Oh, so they've
That's right.
they've written down exactly their patrol routes.
That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting. 316. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration. Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around that's already broke.
Touche, sir. Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. Just...
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Huh.
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
If the androbot isn't working properly, I can't just leave Krauter like this. He might hurt himself.
Fine. Proceed as you deem fit.
Fascinating.
Did you find anything, Doctor?
Nice specimen. Oh, it's still alive.
Ah, the fish Dr. Gorski caught. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Something.
Dragonfly, come in.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
And Novik? Is his leg still bothering him?
Yes, he's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. Gorski is preparing the probe for launch. We'll start research soon. Oh, one more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
It's beautiful here. The ocean, wind, sand. My suit is pinching and cramping just at the near side.
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but over the years I've learned to hate the void. We do everything to go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then we can't even take a walk on land. As if enjoying everything that's around us was almost a criminal act.
Oh, please spare me these lamentations. The only thing I can do is walk along the Dragonfly corridor.
You're not missing out on anything, Yasna. Crackling suit, thick gloves, debris hitting the helmet's glass.
But the beach is like the one at home, right?
Almost.
We have to examine the composition of the ocean, Doctor.
Collect mineral samples.
Yes, that's right. Do you want to do the honors?
Koval,
Gladly.
where are you going? Over.
For a little,
Probe in the water.
quick recce. I'm gonna take a look around.
Distance.
A recce?
100.
More like a quick sickie.
Am I hearing this correctly? Are you going to smoke, Bubba?
No, not at all. I'm staying dutifully at my station.
500. That me. Am I seeing this right? Dr. Krauter, would you please have a look here? Of course. Just a second. It's like a school of fish.
This is life. What are they doing?
They're moving away from us.
From us? I'm talking about an artificial robotic gizmo.
Right, from the probe. As soon as I swing closer to them, do you see what happens?
Is this normal, Yasna? What do you think?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism. Catch at least one for examination, then I'll be able to say more.
Come here. One more time. Got it.
What did you do?
I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore.
That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
I've got bad news. Our signal is far too weak to restart the Androbot.
A relay malfunction?
Not exactly. It's completely fried. I don't think a sandstorm could cause such damage.
Well, that's irrelevant now, Doctor. There must be a spare somewhere in the camp. Please search for it.
Alright, so now we gotta look for that spare relay. It's probably one of these containers.
I have the extra relay.
Oh, there we go.
Excellent. The signal should be back as soon as it's turned on. Very good. I'm connected. What happened here?
Is it gonna work?
We'll see. I rebooted the systems. That should help. Good, good. It's receiving instructions.
Ugh. I don't know if the Androbot should already be doing something.
Is it still frozen?
Yes, unfortunately.
The positronic brain has correct readings. Receptors.
Ah! It worked! He moved!
Finally. Artie should be walking now. Does he? His positional data hasn't changed.
Well, you can see that he really wants to go, but still can't. Please check his legs.
Could be the servo motor. Ah, that's it. Got you, you tin bastard. Thank you, Doctor. I won't hold you any longer. Go find the others while I finish here. And that's an order.
Yes, sir.
I don't understand what they did. He's still not moving. He's still not going anywhere. He's still just jogging in one spot. I mean, at least he's active, I guess. He can stand guard over the crazy crew member, but I don't know. That's seems kind of useless.
Finally, it works. Krauter, 5 meters. Careful.
But yeah, so like I said, not an open world game, despite what it looks like. It's very linear. They always kind of steer you in one direction. I mean, you're able to explore and find unlockables for sure, but it's not really open world.
Found the area marked by Dr. Krauter.
It's linear
There's no
open
one
world.
around.
What do you think?
If that
Can we
makes
land the
sense.
hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters? Air accessibility is paramount.
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir. I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
Got someone. I'm following the signal. The signal's coming from a Castle backpack.
That's concerning.
Getting close. I still don't see anyone, though. Merritt! I see her!
What's her condition?
Merritt! 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 Wake up! Wake up! Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital
Base here.
functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Don't do this to me, Merritt. Don't. Please. Live, damn it. Merritt. Thank you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
Merritt. Astrogator. She's...
I know. Doctor. Yasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine. Koval's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Do you think Koval?
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find him, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Someone's here. Oh no.
Yasna, status. Yasna.
He's... Koval? Don't do this to me. You're alive! Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval? Koval! His eyes are so empty. Just like Crowter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Crowter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before we get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna.
I'm listening.
Please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them, but it may take a while.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Won't be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier. Got him.
The android with Crowder is also on its way to the site. They'll leave shortly.
The lander's already descending. Koval, look over there. You'll be on Dragonfly in a moment. Safe and sound. Well, safe.
Did he react?
Not at all.
So I think that's our final crew member. So one of them is dead, and the other two are kind of like completely out of it.
An unprecedented degradation of equipment.
Which is not a good sign.
It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Some primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
It's difficult to find a consistent pattern. All of this seems insane. Pure chaos. But I don't believe in coincidences. The greatest threat to humans is usually, well, humans. So I believe our crew members have fallen victim to the Alliance's actions.
I must say, in any other situation, I'd be sure of it. The Invincible, however, is not in the nearest system yet. Their other ships have never even ventured near these regions of the galaxy. Or at least, there's no indication.
Except for all these disturbing events.
Right. Something doesn't add up.
See you up there. Only Gorski's left. We might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
I'll go back for Maret's body first. take her to the lander.
But Yasna, Dr. Merritt is already gone. What if we also lose Gorski?
I've made up my mind, Astrogator. I can't leave her like this.
Yasna, come in. How are you feeling?
How do you think, sir? I'm managing. Somehow.
Forgive me, but I need to know if you're ready to continue your mission.
Ready? Well... I'm carrying her. Going forwards. I wonder why she's so light.
The gravity...
No, Astrogator. Not this time.
I've served with Dr. Merritt for over 2 decades. She's made of sterner stuff. The sternest. Many of us relied on her. I did.
Did you know that headquarters offered her a promotion? She would have been the first female astrogator in the history of the Commonwealth.
I had no idea.
Doesn't matter anymore, really.
Not entirely. Merritt will be awarded posthumously.
I'm taking you at your word, Astrogator. This could pave the way for others. And that's what she would have cared about the most.
No doubt about it.
Please take good care of her.
Of course. Dr. Gorski's next. Let's hope he got out of danger in time.
It would be good to know what kind of danger we're talking about.
I find it odd that he talks, the captain, the commander or whatever, who's on our, the comms with us, talks about serving her, under her, serving with her, and how much he cared about her and everything, and yet, when it came to grabbing her dead body, he's like, why? I don't know, that just seems kind of odd to me. That you would be like that if you served with them for so long. Be just like, yeah, just leave the body behind. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, I can't leave down that way. What? That doesn't make any sense. I should be able to go down that way. There's nothing over here. Alright, let's go back.
I'm leaving the excavation site.
Oh, there we go, that's why.
How did he come down? I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's
It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look. A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day that comms failed.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal. It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on.
Hello, Grotto. How are you? What's this game about? It would be cool to live that kind of life living on the Enterprise and exploring new planets. I wonder how many planets we haven't explored or even see yet. I think it's not possible. The moon is all we can withstand, I imagine. There's a reason we only ever been able to land on the moon. They don't want us to know the whole truth. Why's it keep repeating the same things?
Is it working correctly?
It's not flying very smoothly. I guess it's still a bit broken.
Meaning? How?
It moves only in a straight line. Just up and down, then sideways. No complex moves.
Don't worry about that. It's because I'm controlling it manually. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing.
Hello, Grotto. How are you? What's this game about? It would be cool to live that kind of life living on the Enterprise and exploring new planets. I wonder how many planets we haven't explored or even see yet. I think it's not possible the moon is all we can withstand, I imagine. There's a reason we only ever been able to land on the moon. They don't want us to know the whole truth. Why's it keep repeating the same things?
BALL-E.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at
I
your
feel like
disposal.
naming the bot. So this bot is with us for the rest of the game. This surveillance drone, whatever it is. I feel like naming him Bali is a reference to Wally, but they can't say Wally, you know, because Disney would sue the shit out of them. What am I supposed to be doing here? I think I'm done with that book. Where'd my drone go? Oh, there he is. Alright. Well, let's continue looking for that final crew member. Because apparently there's still one person we still need to find.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area. The rest is underground. Please explore the area thoroughly. Just do as Dr. Gorski. Use the detector.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
We're not going to talk about the metal structure that is clearly underneath the ground. It looks like a giant spinal cord. I mean, it's kind of obvious. Oh, there she is. She's just... She was about to mention it here. There we go.
There's so much of it. I guess this is the fourth point, where the massive structure was mentioned. Our flag should be at the top. Hi, Bully.
Three, two, one.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. It's proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Whoa, hey! Easy there. Oh.
Oh, there's the top of the metal structures. Quite a lot of them, too.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something
Very
new.
strange.
Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Yasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
One, the structures branch underground. G checks the right branch. 2, massive vertical exhibit. It protrudes above the surface. 3, water tank. Underground structures. 4, the biggest one yet. Inside hill, 150 meters flagged. 5, visible from point 4. Azimuth 350, distance 200.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable, yes?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Hi, Bully. Lead the way. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators. The only question is when. We have a problem.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us. But not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Hello, Grotto. How are you? What's this game about? It would be cool to live that kind of life, living on the Enterprise and exploring new planets. I wonder how many planets we haven't explored or even see yet. I think it's not possible. The moon is all we can withstand, I imagine. There's a reason we only ever been able to land on the moon. They don't want us to know the whole truth. Why's it keep repeating the same things?
Have you started to fear for your position?
Again, folks, I apologize for the bot constantly repeating, and nothing I can do about it.
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
It will be fine at first. We'll feel more powerful than ever. And they, by becoming more human-like, will blend into our society. The boundaries will disappear. They will be granted their rights and given a voice. They will live on par with humans.
You know what, Doctor? That sounds like some blasted science fiction. One in which I definitely don't want to live.
Shh. Astrogator. Can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere? These bushes are kind of weird.
You'd better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, which in itself is already a major scientific distortion.
Yes, I understand. These are not real plants.
But if they were plants, those protruding parts climbing up, they would serve to obtain energy, mainly solar. Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
Yes, we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
You may lose another crew member.
If you think so. Turn back now.
No, I won't. I can't leave him. It's just... The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel. Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Initial 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good.
Copy. Entering final.
Hello Grotto. How are you? What's this game about? I wonder how many planets we haven't explored or even see yet. I think it's not possible the moon is all we can withstand, I imagine. There's a reason we only ever been able to land on the moon. They don't want yous to know the whole truth. Why's it keep repeating the same things? Know what would be cool if hopefully someday in real life you could go buy a robot from the store that can do your household work for you.
Well, we've already got that. They cost a lot of money, but you can actually buy androids that can do that. I've seen websites selling like actual like androids, like human androids, but I mean, you know, you're looking at a lot of money.
I've located the second lander.
They can only be afforded. Only the rich can afford them right now.
I was afraid they might try.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew, Doctor.
Right. I'm inside.
And? How is it?
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
Right. Well, then we can't afford another mistake. I'm taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition, the equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. He barely escapes alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us, but I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble. It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
It better be that way. We have the right to come home at last.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such a law, but there is one thing I can refer to when we find ourselves in a difficult situation. If the continuation of the mission endangers the lives of the crew, the provisions of the imprimis homini law apply. First and foremost, the safety of people is what matters.
It's good to know we have this right, but I wish we didn't have to use it.
You mean like that game Detroit Become Human, then types of androids? I'm talking about robots like C-3PO.
Oh, yeah, no, I was referring to androids like the ones from Detroit Become Human, yes. So you're talking about standard robots, kind of like the drone that we have flying around. Which, where is the drone? Oh, I think this is a flashback, actually. That would explain why we don't see the drone, because this is another one of those flashbacks. So when she went through that plant that probably did something to her, it gave... Oh, wow, look at this. This is beautiful. Holy shit. When she went through that plant, it probably did something to her. And I don't know why she has a flashback at this location, but I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
Hell yeah, it is. Freaking paradise on another planet. Alright, let's continue exploring.
Yeah, basically droids like you see in Star Wars or something like Bender from Futurama, but I don't think we will ever get that. Maybe in like...
I mean, it's hard to say. Technology is very unpredictable, so we trash.
Stop for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here.
But yeah, as I was saying, you never know with technology advancements what can happen. It's very unpredictable. I mean, when I was a kid, I never thought we'd have like portable VR headsets, and here we are, right? I mean, technology is very unpredictable, and who knows what the future brings. I don't think we'll ever get flying cars anytime soon, but you never know.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us.
Where am I supposed to be going? Hold up.
Now I'm just thinking of Futurama. I don't expect actual robots walking around the street or flying cars in our lifetime anyway.
I don't know. Like I said, it's very unpredictable. You never know. I mean, I remember reading an article, I think about 2-3 years ago, where they have perfected the transporter beam from Star Trek, but they're only able to so far transport like objects instead of people. But they feel like in a couple of more years they'll be able to transport humans great distances. So who knows, man? Like, I mean, technology advancements are getting crazy. I mean, I don't know if we'll have flying cars in our lifetime. We might. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say.
Faster, but it's not the easiest. Anyway, back to our conversation.
As for humans and aliens living together, not gonna happen. Not all them sci-fi shows make it out to be.
Well, I don't necessarily think that aliens, if they do exist, are hostile. I don't think that's ever going to be the case. More than likely, they're just fascinated by how we live, just as we would be fascinated by how they live. I don't think that they would be like territorial or hostile. I don't. Based on the evidence that we have uncovered, I don't think that would ever be the case. I think that's all fictional. All that's. Am I going the right way? I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm just going in a loop. I need to go straight forward. Yeah, I need to go down here. Let's look at my detector. All right. So, yeah, I don't believe alien life forms would be hostile if they even exist. There is no. I mean, there is kind of proof that they do exist, I guess. Area 51 has found shit, but you know.
I believe in ghosts and Bigfoot, but I don't know stuff like the Loch Ness Monster or aliens.
Inorganic structure.
Oh, I definitely believe in ghosts because I lived in haunted houses in the past. My parents have experienced ghosts firsthand as well. So, I definitely believe in ghosts.
I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stable.
Why is her eyes doing this? See, this is what I was saying earlier. Those plants, because she's in the plants right now. Those plants are doing something to her.
I feel darkness.
How much do you want to bet that those other crew members came into contact with these plants? Possibly with their helmets off. And maybe that's what affected them. Made them go crazy. Who knows? We'll find out soon enough.
Is everything all right?
Yes, all good. They're already in the infirmary on life support. You found them in time.
May I ask, what did he do with Marit?
I placed her body in the cryo chamber so that her family can say goodbye.
Thank you.
Please, don't thank me. It was the least I could do for her.
Yeah, considering that you were not even interested in me grabbing her body and bringing it back to the ship. I don't know. I feel like that's a fake. It's the least I could do for her. Because let's be fair, you had no interest in
I confirm.
have
Gorski
me
was
bringing
here.
back her body.
His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since you left it, he intends to come back this way.
That's
Why
a
hasn't he
precarious
yet?
climb, though. Are we climbing down? I guess we are. Even the robot's like, hell no. You can do that.
Guess I know where Gorski was going.
Is he an idiot? Why would he go there? This guy's stupid. Can we just leave him behind and go back into space? I feel like...
Tell me one more thing. When it
First of
comes
all,
to
I feel like
Marit,
he's going to be dead.
are you going to use a
Second of
cryo
all,
chamber?
he's an idiot. Where are we going for him? I don't understand. Just let him explore the stupid ruins. He's going to his own death trap anyway. That's a smart idea.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
Damn. Oh, that's the last thing I need. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm hanging with my full weight on the rope, away from the wall. Oh, I can't go up.
Nothing to grab onto.
No, it won't do much good. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Do you have a better idea?
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything...
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
All right, so do you have another idea? Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time itself?
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening.
Can you see the probe?
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
One meter forward. It's still too far.
I'll try one more meter then.
The probe looks like the Death Star droid that Vader used on Leia.
The interrogation droid? Yeah, kinda, doesn't it? Kinda. Not quite, but certainly kind of similar. Except the interrogation droids had like needles and like lasers on them and stuff like that, because they were like basically torture droids. This thing's not.
I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone.
Damn. This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet.
Do you encounter aliens in this game or natives?
I don't want to say. I don't want to say, because that would ruin the story of the game. You'll just have to find out. I will say that we're not alone on the planet. That's all I'm going to say.
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, there is a risk of methane poisoning.
That's right. According to Dr. Krauter, negative symptoms can appear after an hour. Maybe after a few hours. I think he'll find Gorski by then.
Let's hope so.
Also, just heads up for those of you who have a PS5, Xbox Series X or S, or PC, this game is fairly cheap. When I picked it up a couple of years back, it was only about $30, so it's not an expensive game. And honestly, for the cost, it's an amazing game.
Wherever I look, there's metal.
So well done.
Yasna, what's going on?
I was literally just about to say, this is incredibly unsafe.
I need to get...
Yeah.
I need to get out.
It looks like you're stepping on icicles. I'm not, just saying.
The load-bearing capacity of this
Seems
place
like a
is
terrible
difficult to
idea.
predict. Again.
Maybe you should use the detector. Will indicate the thickness of the structures.
Oh, that's smart, actually. Oh, give me a break. Okay, that was right.
Into a hole.
I guess, yeah, no, I gotta go that way.
Oh, damn it.
Jesus.
What is it this time?
Sorry, aliens, we're just destroying your entire structure.
Uh-huh.
Hope you're good with that. Please don't kill me.
I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but the oceanic forms here are similar to those on Earth. So there should be similarities on land as well.
Similarities?
Life, Astrogator. I still think there should be life on the surface of Regis III.
You have to admit, though, the creators of this game did a phenomenal job with the visuals. Like, it's crazy good. And especially considering the only reference they had was a book from the 1970s, which is what this game is based off of. It's pretty impressive. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just destroying your entire habitat. Am I eventually going to fall? I hope not. Because I feel like I'm doing this right. I don't understand why I'm constantly falling into every hole. Because he said to look for parts in the structure that are strong. Well, based on all of this all looks strong to me. So why is she constantly falling? Like, I'm on a strong spot right here. I should not be falling. We're almost at the end. There we go. Next thing you know, an alien comes back. My home! Why is there so many holes? What's going on?
I found some abandoned items.
What items? What do you have there, Yasna?
Something he shouldn't have left behind. A telemeter and food rations.
Agreed. He shouldn't. It's illogical.
Yeah, I think he's gone insane. I think what happened is the same thing. So, you know how earlier the other crew members that we found, they were
his footsteps.
Kind of brain dead? I feel like this is what's happened to him. I feel like he's... Because why else would you leave all that stuff behind? Your food and everything. That doesn't make any sense. There's no way you're rational at this point. So, once again, we're the only crew member left alive. Basically. Because, what's this now? What did he leave now? What's this?
There are more traces. This time handprints.
And
a drop detector.
His detector.
Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir. You heard correctly.
So he's got nothing.
I'm afraid we must be ready for any eventuality.
Yeah, he's literally wandering around this area with nothing. No food, no detector. What's next? Are we going to find his spacesuit? Am I following you, bro? I guess I am.
No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. And yet Gorski...
Yeah... Is there another way down? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh shit, more of this crap.
Ouch!
Oh, those sinkholes again.
Was that supposed to happen? I'm not dead.
Yes.
I feel like that was supposed to happen. Yeah, most definitely. I think I was reading that wrong. I think that the boulder, the scanner was picking up those structures. Those were the holes I was supposed to avoid. I think that's why I was constantly falling in the holes. I think I was just reading the entire thing wrong. Okay, I'm not supposed to go that way. Alright, let's go to where that droid is. Oh yeah, I can get down from here. Oh.
Finally! I have his position.
Are you sure about that? I don't think his position is in there. I think what we're probably detecting is like another part of his outfit.
Gorski, are you here? It's me, Yasna.
Still nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's down here. I mean, I do think he's down here, but I don't think he's here. I think we're gonna find like maybe another one of his objects or something that. Oh.
There he is. I see him. He's lying in a sinkhole.
That's strange.
Doctor, answer me, please.
Is he dead? What?
Got him. He's not moving.
Oh, that's smart.
Gorski,
that's smart.
Look at me.
To determine if he's breathing. That's really smart. I was wondering what she was doing with his glasses.
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
No reaction. He seems unconscious. Gorski, come on.
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Okay. Let me just... I'm pulling him out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You'd need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't allow it, Yasna. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Hold on, Gorski.
I still can't hear you, Doctor. Please repeat.
Don't be angry, sir. But
what? Please go ahead.
After careful consideration, I gave Gorski my tank. We still don't know when you'll send the lander, so I can't leave him without oxygen.
Shit. Doctor, I explicitly told you not to. Never mind. Let's hope Artie can finish the job if you're both unconscious.
I don't know why. I don't know why I went that way. I don't know what I was thinking. How is he going to squeeze through that? Where am I supposed to be going? I probably should have followed the probe. Or the droid. Where is he anyway? I am not seeing him. That's the only way to go. So I must be going the right way. I just need to find like a doorway or something in here. Or some specific route to take. Because obviously I'm not going through that crack. But there's nothing else in here. What am I doing wrong? What is that? Oh, that's just a piece of rock.
Yasna, focus. What now?
Oh, wait a minute. I can just go underneath this structure, can't I? Maybe? This is also the wrong way. Alright. Where is this taking me? Is this back where I was? Oh.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Collapsing. Lack of oxygen.
Saturation almost within the range. What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking. No!
Oh shit, the droid saved me. That's awesome. He is useful after all.
What was that? Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together. Heartbeats racing. but saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm. Not yet, at least. Deposit of water. Probably unsafe for consumption. I'd rather not risk it. Shit! Meteoric waters. Too deep. Slippery terrain. Poor visibility. Considering all factors, situation hopeless. At least I got flares. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me. Opinion? Fucked.
Yasna? Here.
Who's that?
What the hell?
I can't see. Is that you? But how? You were supposed to... Doctor... Why won't you answer me?
I don't think that's him. That doesn't make any sense. All of them are dead or brain dead. That's somebody else pretending to be...
It's good to see you again, Yasna.
Yeah, it's...
Unfortunately, there is no time for pleasantries. We need to get out of here now.
Hey, not so fast. I have some questions.
Later, Yasna. No, but to your left. Should be easier from there.
Good one. I'm not going anywhere until you explain how you found me.
Then I guess you will die, because I refuse to waste time on explanations. You have choice, Yasna.
Asshole.
Yeah, there is no way her own crew member would be like, oh, well, if you're not going to, come to me, then you're going to die. That doesn't make any sense. Therefore, I don't think that's one of her crew members. Whoever that guy is, they're assuming the voice, at least, of a crew member. You can't tell if it's actually the crew member because they're wearing a spacesuit, but they certainly are mimicking his voice.
Crowther, say something. stand this dreadful silence.
Silence is harmless. You shouldn't be afraid of it. Unlike other things.
What should I be afraid of?
Dehydration, hypoxia, methane poisoning. The list is quite long. Oh, what were you thinking, really? I warned you against opening your helmets, let alone giving all your oxygen to a dead man. A complete failure of reason in the act of futile heroism.
Gorski isn't dead. That's why I left him my damn tank.
It might as well be. Do you really think giving him oxygen was enough? Something attacked you up there.
Wait a minute. No, this is not. This is definitely not.
Check and come back for him.
Krauta is the captain, who was the guy talking to us over the mic.
Yeah, about that.
He would not have come down here into the cave.
Everything the old man says. He only tells us what he sees.
He's in space.
Huh? What do you mean?
Doesn't matter now. Let's focus on getting out of this maze. Is your equipment operational? Nothing damaged?
This is not him. This is whoever this person is. They're not him.
Flares are wet though.
What equipment?
Seems like they're trying to help us, but
minimum or more?
For what? For what reason?
Tracer.
I'm suspicious.
A metal detector. Other than the latter, I'd say the bare minimum.
I wonder why they don't give us proper torches.
Tell me about it.
Whoever they are, they seem to know a lot about the crew, and our character specifically.
Slow down. I need to rest.
Rest is for the dead.
I've had enough. Just enough. Forward, Yasna. Faster, Yasna. We're racing against time, Yasna. We're constantly fighting for life, Yasna. Enough of this nonsense. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight.
All right, Yasna. Have it your way.
What? A moment ago you were forcing me to struggle on. But now you'll let me die. Just like that.
Not just like that. You did everything you could. But even that wasn't enough. You have the right to finally give up.
I'm not a stubborn child, Krauta. Reverse psychology won't work on me.
Pity. It was worth a try, though. On second thought, I imagine there are worse places to die. It's rather peaceful, actually. Just close your eyes and let yourself go. Fall asleep.
Okay. I'm getting up. Turns out I prefer to live than let you talk me to death. I can do it. I won't give up.
That's the right attitude.
Thank goodness.
There you are. All my talking turned out to be quite helpful, huh?
Don't push it, Krauta.
Wasn't he standing right here? Okay, where did he go now?
Do you see this?
Well, if you're talking about the coal deposits and the bones of prehistoric reptiles, then yes, they're further up as well. They're further up as well.
Finally, we have proof. There was life on the land. After all, millions of years ago.
Is it really such news? Because now, not even bacteria or viruses.
I'm starting to suspect that someone or something prevents organisms from moving ashore. Perhaps stop them from leaving the water.
If so, I think it stops them to this day. In other words, it's still here.
How is it you're always a few steps ahead of me?
Simple. I outpace you because I'm moving my legs, not my mouth. Come. It's time to be among other people again. They are there, somewhere.
I
promise.
I question now whether it's an alien life form that's doing all this, or if it's just a hallucination, maybe her own will. Whatever the case, that guy is not actually in the cave with us. That much is certain. There's the exit.
I'm starting to have second thoughts. What if something's waiting for me? Something that caused my fall?
It doesn't matter now. If you stay here, death is certain.
Hey! Where did you go?
I can't go with you anymore.
Crowder?
Forgive me for my rudeness. I had to be a prick to pull you out of there. Unfortunately, now my body is mere coal, water, and nitrogen, an empty husk. I'd like to believe this is not our farewell, but if so, I should tell you, it was an honor to serve with you.
Imagine if Stu had one of them androids, I would be scared face with tears of joy.
That's funny, James. Imagine if Stu had one of those androids, I would be scared. It's Stu. I don't know what he would do with the android, but based on the fact that the one day when he streamed Minecraft with me, all he was interested in was jerking off, I have many questions as to what he would do with an android.
I'm here.
Where are we at right now? 2 hours and 15 minutes. I think we're just going to get out of this cave, and then we're going to call it a stream for tonight, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed this game. It's actually a really unique game. Fairly cheap, and a lot of fun. Definitely one of the more prettier Unreal Engine 5 games I've played.
Alright, let's leave that for now. Are you injured in any way?
No. As usual, I came out of trouble unscathed.
What the hell is that? Well, there's your droids.
What kind of deadly shit is this?
Remember how he said they weren't alone?
I rewatched the stream the other day, and Stu jerking of half the video was interesting.
Yeah, he's got a warped sense of humor, that's for sure.
Crab legs.
That's what I was talking about. So that's one of the many things on this planet, and they're not nice.
It sounds like you know what it is, sir.
flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description.
Giant-ass spider droids, basically.
You're fucking kidding me, sir.
Oh yeah, that's a crab droid, scary.
Any progress? Do you still have a visual on the object?
It's bad. The machine appears to be looking for something. Won't be long before it finds me.
Not necessarily. If it doesn't have thermal imaging, it might not register your presence at all.
I want to make sure that if I go to continue, I want to make sure that it continues where we last left off. It looks like, okay, helps us escape from the underground. Yeah, I think this is where we okay. So we're going to call it a stream for tonight. Thank you very much to everybody tuning in tonight and everybody watching after the fact. It's always greatly appreciated. I hope you guys like this game, The Invincible. I had the deja vu that I streamed this before on my channel, but maybe I didn't. I don't remember now. But it's based on the iconic novel, as it says here on the main menu, by S. Lem. So he's a Polish writer, and it was a book from the 1960s or 70s or something like that. As far as I know, the game is very true to the book, and so everything that we've experienced so far in the game happened in the book. So anyway, what's going to happen here? Are we going to be able to get off this planet? We're definitely being hunted by giant-ass robots, that's for sure. So it's going to be interesting where we go from here. And I am going to tell you that the robots aren't the only thing we're going to be encountering in this game. There's other alien life forms and things like that as well. So there is a lot more interesting stuff that's going to happen in this game. But anyway, that's it for me for tonight, guys. If you missed any of my previous live streams, simply check them out in the playlist section. I cover PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC, and VR games. My last stream, I think we did. What did we do my last stream? I don't even remember. Oh, we did Astrobot. That's right. We did Astrobot on the PS5. Anyway, yeah, that's going to do it for me for tonight. I will be back in a couple of days. I'm hoping to stream some more games with Stu at some point. He is away, and that's why I decided to stream tonight, because he's not going to be around for the next couple of days. I talked to him. I tried to get him on my stream tonight, but he's busy. So hopefully within the next few days, we'll get him on my channel, and we'll do another game together. Another collab. Until then, guys, have a wonderful night, and I'll see you soon at the Gamer's Grotto. Take care once again. I hope you really enjoyed this game. It's honestly one of my favorite games to play, and it's a lot of fun. I like this kind of science fiction. It kind of reminds me of like the Ridley Scott Alien movies almost. Kind of like that. It's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, have a good night, and we'll see you soon at the Gamer's Grotto. Take care once again. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you in a couple of days for either a joint collab with Stu or another game. We'll probably go into like a part 2 of either this or maybe one of the horror games that I streamed. Or we might even start the Silent Hill 2 remake stream. Anyway, guys, take care. Have a good one.